All right. Hello, Vod and friends. Hello, Casvantis. Hello, Sabin with the early raid. Before I even started, no problem at all. Thank you for the raid. Let me give a little shout out real quick. So, what did you guys get up to today? And I need to do some. I need to do a little bit of talking because we are coming off of a 24-hour stream, which was a couple of days ago. So the VOD was 224 gigabytes, and it was hard to export because YouTube doesn't allow anything over 12 hours. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So the VODs are loaded, and they're going to be coming out over the next 2 days. And today we're going to work on some other stuff, some scaling. Broski was asleep since 24-hour stream. I've gotten some sleep here and there. I think I got like 24 hours of sleep pretty quickly afterwards. And then also I see this dink water. Hey, Cyrus, how's it going? Cheers. And yeah, hello. Almost done with IV Energy Hatch. Lovely. So I've been up to some stuff. I mean, you guys know when we last were together, we did a whole bunch of stuff. 24 hours is wild. The most I've done was 12, and that was a lot. Yeah, it was something. It was something. So my QFT has been going, which is low-key incredibly overpowered. We've got 9 billion iridium right now, which is great. We use it for catalyst and fusion stuff. We've got about how much is this? Is this 1 sextillion EU 1.3 total? These man, the Dyson has gone crazy, and I can show you guys that. This is my mothership. There we go. Let's go to Horus. So the Dyson has been just constantly producing 37 billion EU per tick, or 337 billion, for pretty much some spare fucking change. For a couple of days now while we've been asleep and regenning our IRL health. So yeah, I have a couple of goals today. We're gonna do some scaling because I have set my eyes on a new goal. So if you'll see here, I have 47 Fusion Tech Mark Vs. And while I let that sink in for a little bit, I'm gonna put on some music here. Damn, I can't think of what to listen to. Maybe some My Bloody Valentine? I feel like that's fine. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Hollow. What do you have crafting, Hollow? That's a throwback band. Dude, I love MBV. Holy shit. My brain is not fully back yet. Okay, and then also, I got jumped here. Let me post that I'm streaming in the Discord. TV/Soul9. We are Infra scale. Oh. HTTPS. My bad. Okay, there we go. All right, we got it all. We got it all together. Man. About to enter Hypogen waiting room. Yeah, okay, so let me explain. So we have 47 Fusion Tech Mark Vs. We're going to get a couple of those online today. And then we're going to slowly scale to the Compact Mark V. The thing that's stopping me is that the coils you need for Compact Mark V are fucking insane. So we need 560 final type compact fusion coils, which is 3 times that much of the regular advanced fusion coil 2. And thank you, Sabin, for the prime sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't like ads either. And that is 1680 advanced fusion coil 2s, which is 26k energy modules. Those are ZPM tier. Oh my god. And Nav with the prime sub. Thank you, my friend. Look at, I mean, these costs are just crazy. 13,000 UHV circuits. Like damn. And that's for one compact 5, not even counting the casings and everything else. So we've got a lot to scale up to, and we're going to work on the infrastructure to get that comfortably today. So yeah, that's what we're up to. I think I want to start with laser engravers. I want to move those to crib buffers and cribs. So let me do a quick count of Rooney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that's 13. I can't count. What the fuck? And what is this? Okay, so we probably want to put this on the back here. How is this going to work? Very oddly. We can wall share crib buffers, or crib proxies, and it's going to be pretty challenging. Oh, we are not doing another 24-hour stream. I don't know if it said that we are. Hello, Overcast. But this is going to be a normal, like, 2 to 3 hour stream. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be chill. Aditya says 9. Tomorrow afternoon, what are you doing? I'm probably going to be awake and having a good time. If you want to, like, hang out or call or something, I'm down. What's up, Aditya? How's it going? And hello, Brianna. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, I think we're just waiting on some infinity coming through here, which I'm just going to return this, and then hopefully these recipes come through. You want to speedrun the Steamgate April Fool's update? That sounds kind of fun. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I'm down. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do today, though. So we're going to do laser engravers. We're going to do chem plants, because mutated living solder is absolutely, like, eating my ass. And then we're going to scale fusion 5s, and then call some of these fusion crafts. Show this off on stream for people who haven't seen. I am not set up to show things off like this. That's kind of funny. Everybody, you should go look at that link. I haven't set up my streamer profile so I can look at, like, links and stuff. The Discord server's stream notice is a 24. I apologize. That is my bad. We are not doing that again for a while without some decent money. So mark copy. Oh, actually, was literally just about to ask. What's your music mood for today? We're listening to My Bloody Valentine, which is like drowning in guitars, is how I like to describe it. Just very, like, ethereal, shoegazy, kind of like, I don't know, it feels like, yeah, drowning in guitars is literally the only way I can describe it. Okay, that's all good. How are you doing today, Brianna? So our progress has been pretty fucking ballin'. I'm not gonna lie. The 24-hour stream, like, set me back like a day or two. But after I got some sleep, I realized that we made pretty much all the progress that we need to do. So, like, the roadmap from here on out is pretty much all we gotta do is scale up to get a full set of eternal coils on our DTPF, which is gonna be like a waiting room type thing. And I think we'll, like, try to get all the stuff together to get that crafting in a reasonable amount of time. And then I'm going to work on my AE2 video and stop streaming for maybe, like, a little under 4 or 5 days. And then that's the vibe that I'm looking at. But we'll see, chat. Let's set these bad boys up. I want some big-ass UEV laser. We've got oh my gosh. Sabin said, time for bed for me. Good luck with the stream and 100 bits. Thank you, Sabin. Have a fantastic sleep and thank you for the raid. Everybody go follow Sabin if you have not already. Peace, my friend. And thank you for the follow, Overcast. See? Did anyone notice my new Twitch sound that just dropped? Does anyone know where that's from? Because that's one of my favorite games of all time. All right, let's drop this. Laser resistant plate goes here. So here's the real question. Do we go for the expensive UEV lasers? Nah, fuck no. Okay, no. This is for auto crafting. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I think I'll drop a couple of these though, just so we can get things going. I heard it, but I don't know a game. Uh, you'll probably hear it again. You'll probably hear it again. So the way you want to do these laser engravers, because the actual laser source hatch is normally the most like expensive part, you want to stack them upside down. And you want to put the right glass in. What is that? Glass 8 is what I want. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, and here's what I'm gonna do. I want to share the proxies, but that would kind of make my life a pain in the ass. Maybe I just separate them and don't wall share at all, except for like vertically. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna wall share vertically and call it a day on that. Turns volume up to max to not miss it next time. So there's two variations of it. I made it so when we get a raid, we get one specific variation of it. And when we get like a bit, 100 bits, or I think it's under 100,000 bits, we get the other variation, like the small variation. Maybe I should make that bit number lower, actually, now that I think about it. This is the famous song that everyone knows. And how do we want to... Maybe we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I quad or dual hatch these chat? I was gonna say facts and chat in the same sentence, and that wasn't quite right. Sorry about that. We could also do a 16 amp hatch, but I think that's a little overkill. Currently that's 8 amps, 1, 2, 16, 32, 64 per chunk. No, we're gonna do cribs for laser engraver today, hollow. I'm tired of universal for this, but Invisible, one of the head honchos behind crib or Universal 2.0, which I have access to as I'm on nightlies, has agreed to, or he's told me that he's going to make a guide for me, so that way we can show off Universal 2 on stream. I'm gonna set up my industrial material presses with that, because actually I've come to the realization that because these are triple wall shared, it's really hard to fit every single crib on every single machine. So I'd have to divide up machines into like groups of recipes, and I don't really want that. I would prefer to have every single machine has access to all patterns, right? And because these are 3x3 machines, I can't like guarantee that. So the best solution I thought of was like, why don't we just try out Universal 2? We're on nightly 912, like we could do it. So Invisible has been very kind, and he's working on a guide for me so I can like work through it and then show it off on stream. But for everything that doesn't like strictly need Universal, we're gonna do cribs because they're just better. Crafting input buffers. Let's get another 64 of these. A little expensive, but nothing we can't handle. I'm just going to turn this entire back wall into cribs. Can't wait for that. I love learning. I've been waiting for a brick to learn 2.0. Yeah. And then I'll be able to do a guide really easily because I'll have experience with it. So it's like just exciting overall. I'm happy about that. One thing I need to do that I'm not looking forward though is I need to automate the black hole compressor to get the coils, the next tier of coils. Like I can either do this crazy eternal singularity recipe with these like nested singularities, or I can spend 72 liters of space-time per one singularity, but we need to do stabilized black hole. And I'm like, I like want to learn how to do this, but at the same time, I don't know. It's just it gives me anxiety to think about. Hello, Arkless. Oh, I owe you a dink water. Cheers. Would you rather relive a year of your life over and over, or live the next year without any memory? Well, I pretty much live all of my years without any memory anyway because I have depression, but I don't know. I think I would do the no memory thing if push came to shove. And we can wall share this maintenance hatch, definitely. I read the title as Stream Chilling in ULV and tweaked out a little. Dude, I'd be tweaking out too if I was chilling in ULV. What happened? Did I gate already or something? We're getting increasingly closer though. Like we're getting to George, the big man, George himself, and that's like a pretty big milestone into getting towards gate, I feel like. This song repeats itself forever. Pattern the open and close things on recipe and just math how many recipes you can fit in the time span. That's fair. The problem I was having was not anything to do with that, was I would open the black hole and insert a recipe and I couldn't get it to work. Like I had the circuits in, like it just wasn't really working with me. Maybe I don't have an output bus or something. I mean, I have an output bus here. I don't know. It's just, I don't really get it. What does depression have to do with memory? I think because my depression is very specific in that I like dissociate constantly. So I think that's what it is. It's like I'm not very present in my body often. And I've gotten better with that specifically because I've wanted to. Like I want to exist. I want to have good memories with the people that I found that I've loved, with you guys too. So like yeah, I've been working on that. But it's very easy to slip back into just like dissociating 24/7. It's kind of a vibe, honestly. But yeah, that's it's all just a part of life that I am living, and I have the tools to deal with it, and I'm feeling very healthy about it. So I appreciate you all, and like I know that you'd be there for me, but I I am healthy. I'm good. Infinity wire. I'm doing well. Speaking of, how are you doing, Death Pacifist? You also stayed up 24 hours with me. How was that? Like, how are you doing well? Are you alive? Let's pop those together. What do you mean by dissociating? It's not daydreaming perchance. It's like, or perhaps, what the fuck am I saying? Perchance, perhaps. It's more like a feeling of being outside of your body and not like existing consciously. It's a lot easier for me when I'm in pain or feeling a little bit bad to like disconnect my brain from my body and kind of like escape into like an inner world of where I'm at, like, you know, like just thinking about other things like music and escaping into like media, like shows or something, instead of like being present with myself, which is like it's just like a thing that it's been with me my whole life. But it also poses an advantage because when I listen to music, I can get into it. I literally will step into worlds of music sometimes and be able to like just exist in it, and it's the most lovely feeling. I am in fact alive. I'm very used to being a lot of time awake. Well, that is, I hope that's good for you, but I know that is probably not. Dysphoria sucks. I understand you, and I'm sorry that you have to go through that, and I'm here for you. I got you, girl. I think I might hop off and do some reading. I'll probably leave stream on background while I AFK DTPF2. Hollow is trying so desperately to keep up with me. It's crazy. Everybody dunk on Hollow in chat. Hollow's never gonna catch up to me. We need Hollow to do a 24-hour live stream in order to catch up. Dude, this is a lot of fucking proxies. What am I doing? Maybe for my sanity, we'll do 20. How many did I say I needed? 15? Maybe we'll do 20 total. Doesn't that look kind of wacky, chat? Is that just me? I got made fun of. UEV energy hatch or dynamo, 64 amp dynamo. The easiest way to think about it is like looking at the world through your eyes like a screen. That's a pretty good way. I find I've been dissociating for so long, it's a little harder to describe what like living real life is like than it is to describe what dissociating is like. Well, actually, it's hard to describe both because my baseline for both is like non-existent. It's just like, yeah. But it's not something that it's like not an overtly negative thing. It's just something that I deal with, it's part of my life at this point. I've learned to live with it and love it and use it to my advantage whenever I can. Man, that is so fucking helpful. I'm gonna get nude glasses tomorrow. Fuck. Fuck. Wait, sorry. It wasn't to that. Geometry. I always do this. This is my favorite My Bloody Valentine song. This is Sometimes. It's just lovely. Maybe you'll get the same shape because yours looks good. I've had this shape for fucking ever. I am such a dick rider for the shape of glasses. It's incredible. Okay, I do want to flip this. Dissociation is in a way a defense mechanism. Yeah, exactly. And that's what it has to do with depression, in my opinion. It's kind of a way to escape from the pain when you're younger that you don't realize that you're doing until you're doing it more than you're not. And then that's the problem. And then the consequence of being in your head for all that time is that you don't make a lot of real memories because you're more focused on your inner world than you are on what's actually going on around you. So like I don't have a lot of memory of anything from my younger years. I have very few memories that slip through, very few good ones as well. All right, let's get this infinity wire. Wonder if I should get some more laser engravers. Yeah, always. You don't have enough. Man, I'm like sweating over here. Where I'm from, it's like 80 degrees today, which it hasn't been in a very, very long time. I am I'm a little warm. I bet Nova would probably like to buy my tank top today. Is that diabolical to say with such a straight face, chat, or? You know what's funny is I just sent in a cover letter and job thing to like a radio station, and I used my Twitch streaming as like part of my resume and even linked them some of my videos, and so it's not like unlikely that someone's sitting here from that and watching me like swear my little cutie patootie off. Alright, mark copy. Am I really this lazy, chat? Am I really this lazy? Yeah, I'm really this lazy. Edit, transform, flip. Z? Maybe? Yeah, wait. Locked in. Easy. Oh, yeah. Rewatching Shameless. I've seen all the clips of that, but I haven't watched it. Like, ever, like, sat down and watched it. I'm in southern Arkansas. This wiring looks so janky, chat. I don't know why. I'm not really enjoying it. We'll fix it some other day, I guess. Hey, Teg, how's it going? Yeah, I'm back to streaming. I'm doing well. I mean, I got some really good sleep, so I'm fucking bing chilling. 80F is hot for you guys? Yeah, I mean, we're desensitized, but then how would you feel about 10 degrees Fahrenheit as well? That's the real question, because I went to school in Syracuse, and they got some windy, horrible, cold days that made me absolutely desensitized to it. I might. I haven't been in a very like TV show watching mood, Brianna. TBH. Okay, so you have maintenance. We just need to do output at this point. Does laser engraver for anything other than catalyst, which I don't need to do anymore, does laser engraver ever have any fluid outputs that I like care about? Oh, proto matter. Okay. Okay. All right, in that case, we're gonna do, oh shit, there's also some like multi-lens recipes. Like I feel like mysterious crystal is used in conjunction with a couple of recipes. I guess I can throw this all into the mysterious crystal lens bus. What about phaolite? Okay, I think those three will be optically enriched crystalline boule. I'll have to do some smart stuff for this. My partner has been making fun of me because 77F people over here are making soup and wearing jackets. That's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty crazy. All right. ME output bus, ME output hatch, 33 million. What one is this? 8.3 mil? That's probably good enough. And you know what? We can wall share this. It's not like the prettiest thing in the world, but... Oh, let's do it centralized too, because that's smart. A little dink water. Cheers. I miss living in South Dakota. I don't, because I never lived there. Man, it's nice to see so many faces from the 24-hour stream. I feel like we've picked up so many people that are now interested. I also chat with the money that you guys like absolutely fucking dropped on me that I'm so stoked about. I came up with some ideas for upgrades for my PC and for like stream in general. I want to let you guys know what your money is going to. Let me just turn down music. So, currently my PC is I'm rocking a 1660 Ti GPU. I know, very ancient. 3700X Ryzen chip for my CPU, which is also like fairly ancient, on a 570 tough motherboard. That's pretty old. 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM and a 750 watt power supply. So, I have found a deal through Micro Center to get a 9800 X3D chip, which is like what is that, a 7 series Ryzen chip, which will like put me in the fucking stratosphere for this game, with a 650 tough motherboard, which I need, and 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, all for $650. And I think I am going to get that. And one of my brother's friends, hooked me up with a deal for a used 3060 Ti that I could get for 200. What did he say? 250? 250? So I am going to take him up on that. I'm going to redo this wiring because this is actually really pissing me off. I don't like this below the... Now that it's not cable, it's not jiving with me. Man, I would love to see you put that together. We could do a PC build stream, but that might be scuffed. I'll have to like look into that. That would be interesting. Got the regular 5800X and it's never done me wrong. Paired it with the 3070. Yeah, I'm interested in the new, I don't know, it says 3D on it, so it sounds cool, but I think I have been, like my brother's friends are all like PC nerds out the waz, so I really trust them with their recs, and then you guys all get, like I shared it with the Discord, and then you guys all gave me the stamp of approval for that too, so. Set mode geometry, pop that in. All right, how do we fix this wiring, chat room? I think we should use the cable mode on our new tool that Aditya has a fantastic guide for, the matter manipulator, which I sometimes absolutely fumble with. Set cable U. It looked fine before. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was hurting me. There we go. You know what? That's good enough for me. And then we'll pop this up here, which I should have just used the cabling function for. Damn. I'm gonna open the window real quick. It's getting a little toasty in here. Oh. I absolutely just murked the camera. You ever built a PC before? I did build my current PC. So I do know my way around things more or less, but I'm not great at it. And when it comes to troubleshooting, I don't know the first thing. So I always it's always an experience. Okay, wireless connector. I hardly know her. Pop this bad boy through. Okay. So we just need to get channels now. Cyan ME covered cable. A little bit of ME P2P. Grab this advanced memory card. ME mass laser 1. And I do actually need to bind this to something. Come on, you got this. I have to sleep. They're forcing me. You should get some sleep, Pookie. Much love. Thank you for popping in and get some sleep and get back to me, okay? All right, what the fuck is my inventory? This looks like cat's backpacks, bro. See ya. I can't wait for a big brand to release new generation GPU that's a repackaged GPU from the first generation, and for the Goyim to praise it and scalp it like Pokemon cards. I actually I do agree with that. I think the monopoly that Nvidia has is a little fucked, and they do a little too much non-innovation these days. And like crypto and AI is so like just rampant in society that GPUs are not gonna catch a break for a very long time. All right, let me switch the music. What are we thinking? We could do some Alex G, but I'm not a hoe. I'm not, well, actually, I am a hoe. I'm not feeling like a hoe today, so maybe no Alex G. Hmm. I feel like my Spotify library has just been like stagnant. I keep looking at the same things. I need to look at something different. Where can we go? Hmm. My like inclination is to do Deftones, and I know that like we've listened to Deftones way too much, so I'm looking for something that like fills that vibe. What are we thinking? Does anyone have any Rex? You know what? The Killers. And then I gotta play that famous song by the Killers. Mozart. You know what? Unironically, so Mr. Brightside, that's the famous one, right? Okay. Unironically, I turn Minecraft's music up. I have I'm in a community choir and we're singing Missa Solemnis by Beethoven, which is an hour and a half of straight up like crazy ass choral singing, and I'm very excited for it. I am very tapped into classical music. I am a classical composer, so all right, let's start moving patterns, I think. How do we start this? I think we start with a clear inventory, that's for sure. Pop these bad boys in here. And then we need a ruby lens. Is it like Requiem for the Living? Do you know that piece? I don't. Who is that by? Because I feel like I recognize the name of that for some reason. All right, you are going to be Ruby. I would love to find if we could do some type of organization scheme to this, but I know that we're absolutely not going to be able to. Let's multiply you. So I think we put bottlenecks in the bottom is what the vibe is. And this red spectral component is quite the bottleneck. You called? Did I? Let's see if those are craftable. They're not. And it's because I need 20 trillion channels for this. I totally forgot. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. This might be impossible. Let me see. How can I do this? Dan Forrest. No. Oh, yeah, Ruby Lenses. Hello, the law. How's it going? Talks like a gentleman. Imagine when you were young. So how the fuck do we distribute channels in like a clean way? This is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. Because the channels are like distributing themselves in just the most stupid way right now. Okay, here's what I think we're gonna do. Nah, I have no idea actually. Fuck it. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. Okay, that's kind of valid. Let me do this. That looks ugly. That's a whole nother level. I just want access. Good, just woke up. Lovely. Thank you for joining us after just waking up. Doesn't help that the channels are updating really slowly too. Okay. Let's give this one more try. Okay. So we can do a couple of different colors of cable. Maybe we just do like blue and cyan, or we could do light gray and white, or light gray and gray, because they're pretty similar. I guess we can color these. Let's start with gray on the bottom. Then we'll do light gray here. Then gray again. What a good day we're having. Thank you all for joining me today. I got some sun today. Got some good food. We're doing well. All right, let's see. Red spectral. You're on the menu. A radiant glass pane. And you're working. Okay, that's all I needed to see. So we do need to do prior rotation for this, but let's work on getting all the patterns into our first, what's it called, laser engraver before we worry about all that. Let's just keep going in order. Let's get sapphire going next. Place manual items. I hope to get my AE2 video out, which will cover cribs and stuff pretty soon. I don't know, I'm not making any promises because I'm like really bad about it, and I really shouldn't be. But we'll work on it together, chat. You guys can bully me. I have a content creator like section in my Discord, and if you ever feel the need to bully me to like get my videos out on that, like please do. I need to just do that sometimes. All right, green sapphire. Green spectral component and RAM. Diamond. Hello. Okay, let's multiply these bad boys just a little bit. CPU grade 4 water, okay. Sus. cut firestone, also sus. Living crystal chip, that's good enough for me. And diamond lens. Come on, you didn't autoplay? What the heck, Spotify? What do I pay you for? The strokes next? Uh-oh. Get some reptilia. The room is on fire. Come down machine. How about that? Call it fate, call it karma. You can't stand Spotify. Alright, I need to hear this. What's your vendetta against Spotify? I use Pandora. Yes, I'm old. Damn, bro just exposed himself. Okay, I have to say YouTube's algorithm for finding music is really good. And whenever I put on music on YouTube while I'm like streaming, it will always autoplay like music and it will never get off topic, which I love. I'm a very big fan of that. So I do have to say I'm like I'm intrigued about YouTube music, but I'm not committed yet. Damn, we got some fucking lag going on. Alright, topaz with the simple SOC wafer. We're gonna multiply the fuck out of this. Alright, we need to make some topaz lenses. Embarrassing. There you go. I should really make a teleport place to mass processing, I feel like. We'll get it someday. I'm okay to run back and forth for now. Topaz goes in here. The real issue is going to be doing priority rotation with 20 different cribs. I need to get a good system for doing, like, setting that up. Because it's a little challenging when you get that many cribs together. Alright, we're gonna do this a little bit faster. Let's grab an ender pearl lens. I don't know why we can do one of those at a time, but that kind of scares me. Get an ender eye lens. The fact that ender pearl and ender eye lenses do different things confused the fuck out of me in early game, I swear. And I feel like they do they do NOR and NAND, which are like two of the most similar wafers in the entirety of Gregtech. It's just very troll. Let's multiply engraved quantum. Fella really did manually shame and isolation for our wholesome community. Did I do that? What did I do? What did I do this time? Oh shit, where does the NOR go? See, this is the motherfucking problem. I guess the NOR... Wait. Ender Pearl. NAND. Okay. Then Ender Eye. This is what I'm talking about. NOR. Okay. We're gonna be okay. Please don't give me memories of those two wafers. Giving you memories of them, bro. That's insane. Wafers could use more bright textures. Really complicated to tell them apart. I actually really find the wafer rest, like the images of them, kind of charming. To be completely honest, I don't mind them at all. I know that not four, Bappy from the Discord was doing a lot of work to change textures to 16-bit, and I think They did a lot, and I think that they did a great job making a specific style of art, but I don't prefer it to what I okay, I can actually show you guys this right now. This is on Nightly. I have a legacy resource pack from Teg, the Epic Gamer, that I use, but I can show you what it looks like without the pack. The song is so intimate. All right, so here's what it looks like. Wafer. This is the new. Can you guys see this? Yeah, I guess you can see it on the left of the screen. They're all like 16 by 16, and like it's cool, and they all have a very unique, or they all have like a very homogeneous style, which is great. What I don't like about them is they just don't seem like they fit into the very detailed Gregtech style. And then I can show you some, like this is what some of the old wafers look like the Pico and the raw Pico wafer. And then also, look at these mainframes. That one was too far. This was too far. I don't really mess with this. I actually think it makes it more obscured to figure out what type of wafers these are. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the lovely GTNH Legacy texture pack that the Epic Gamer has compiled for us. I have it somewhere in my Discord if you guys want that, if you ever update to nightly versions or to 2.8 and you're not vibing with the textures, I think that'll be an option. Okay, reinforced, olivine, let's grab those. Legit need to focus on the wafer to distinguish CPU from RAM. The new ones or the old ones? Because the old ones I can tell just fine. The new ones, not the easiest. Like RAM looks very awesome. Like I actually really love that texture. I love like the little underlines and stuff. Like how the gradient works against the like backdrop lines. Hate that they changed the textures after they've, I'm assuming you meant had them for 10 years. Because I kind of agree, but I mean, like, on principle, that doesn't, I'm not, like, you know what I mean? Like, on principle, like, changing things after 10 years of having it is not a bad thing. Like, there's plenty of things that I love to see changed that are being changed, like IC2 crops that we've had for so many years that I just don't believe in. But yeah, I don't know. It's things that ain't broke. I don't think they need fixing. Take your time, bro. All right, raw energy. We need to like check these recipes by hand because there's a lot of weird NCs that we're gonna need. So this is quantum anomaly, which can also fit in the same bus as solar light splitter. I don't think we want to do advanced nitinol this way anymore, chat. I think we've grown up. Chromatic glass, astral titanium. Because we can just make advanced nitinol plasma, right? Like, this is pretty cheap. Americium plasma, runite, titan steel. It's not the best. It's not the best. But it is doable, especially once we get Compact 5 online. Okay. So let me grab some of these bad boys. I think, yeah, we'll just chuck that advanced nitinol block in the back, and we'll see about it later. Okay, you're next. So solar light splitter, quantum anomaly, phaolite lens, magnetoresonatic. So this is going to be photonic wafers, which we're going to multiply. Transmission components, which I think is circuit 0. Then this energized tesseract. And then there's one more thing that should be here that's not. And it's these optically enriched crystalline boules, which I think we're going to throw a quite certain lens into here. I think this is legitimately only being used for like 2 recipes. Yeah, nanoresin and boules. Okay, so we can share that all in one thing. That's no problem. And nether star for raw pico wafers. Embarrassing. Honestly, late game GTNH feels like I'm hearing an alien language. I know exactly what you mean because I was watching streamers back when I was in like UV and stuff, like Vin and Cat and Aditya play like late game, and it was like unintelligible for me. But after a while, like you kind of get used to it. You kind of understand. You start like seeing things. You start recognizing things. I don't think I'll ever need more nanoresin, but we might as well throw those in. And then raw pico wafer. Oh, this one is the nether star lens. I agree completely, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun, chat. I promise. It all seems like unobtainium at first, but then the more you play it, the more kind of a like you kind of get to see what it's about, and then you're kind of locked in. I at first when I was approaching endgame, I saw all of these like unobtainium names. Like what the fuck is hypogen? What is a singularity? What does a tesseract do? How the fuck do I make dimensionally transcendent catalyst? And after a while, like low key, I kind of understand it, and it kind of makes sense, and I kind of ball with it. I don't know. I'm about halfway through EV, so I get that for sure. What did you use for fuel in UV? I was thinking plasma supercritical steam. Well, I am a LEG baby. I was around in 2.6 when the large Ascension generator was not depreciated, and then I upgraded to 2.7. So we still have a couple of these just lying about, waiting to get depreciated. But I think we made two, or maybe it was either 256 million EU per tick or 512 million EU per tick in this little setup with some Essentia bees and cryotheum, and that's it. And we use that from like IV until like I want to say UEV when we switched to NAC fuel and then to Dyson's. Pull up that one dust that has yin yang symbols. Yeah, it's always the supercons that have the most diabolical recipe. No wait, that's not UEV. Where's the? Is it UIV? Oh yeah, look at that. UIV supercon. What is that at the end? FS for Rugnor. Bismuth chromatic glass, chat. That's the that's the peace signs. I'm making 2 million U per tick at the end of ZPM. Yeah, it's overpowered as fuck. That's why the LEG was removed, and that's like that's fair. That's fair. I wish it was balanced and not just removed, but so let's do 5 of these at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with left click. How do I want to do this? Well, there are 4 of them, right? So if we do, maybe we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next row. We're gonna need to copy this to the row behind it too, which is a little bit embarrassing, but actually I think there's a really easy way to do that, but we'll get to that in a second. 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 2 becomes row 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, chat, I'm gonna have to lock in for this. Row 3 becomes 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4 becomes 1, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, and then the bottom row is pretty much vacant. So whoa, okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, you got nothing on you, so you're good. I should link these though ahead of time so I don't have to think about it. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we can do some tech here, I think. Let's do this. We can copy and link. Okay, I think this works perfectly, actually. This should have simple SOCs in this row. Oh, perfect. Okay. Man, those hatches are trypophobic. Yeah, true. That is true. Also, late game feels so alien because it's not grounded in reality. Yeah, exactly. So I was really concerned when I saw all of this late game stuff that's just like totally ungrounded. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have fun anymore. Like it just, I don't feel like I'm making progress toward anything like real or meaningful that I understand. But I'm lucky enough that I've started to like pick up on things and I've started to understand it a little bit. And it's actually really rewarding and fun. Like just as much as I thought ZPM and UV were when getting compact fusions on and all of that. Okay, here's the real test. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. Link to, okay, perfect, 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 perfect. So let's give this a little taster test. Okay, everyone's going. And then if I order some green spectral components, one of, or like maybe one or two of these guys should start on the right one. Oh, we're already done. Never mind. Let's see if I can start them at the same time. Damn, that is a lot of glowstone. Holy shit. Red. All right, it would be ideal. I think the irradiant uranium is still coming through, actually. Come on, I need you to go. Okay. Green, green, red, red. Exactly what I want. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we are so happy, chat. So what this does, the way that I've painstakingly set this up is that it multi-threads, which means that multiple recipes are being done, like different recipes are being done in parallel, which is exactly what I want to make my factory as quick as humanly possible. And I'm actually thinking, because these spectral components are so like meaningful for optical circuits, which we're going to be using for the rest of time, I'm wondering if it's worthwhile to do a second layer of these laser engravers, just so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 of them. I think we're gonna do that. And then setting them up should be really, really easy. So let's take down all of this old stuff, which has a lot of the components we need actually. Set mode, geometry. Just gonna take this shit out of the ground. Straight up. Select block, set all air. He's having trouble. What's going on here? Are these ghost blocks? Oh, that's kind of weird. Please go away. Okay. Compact fusion is literally 4 times larger than regular fusion. Yeah. Yeah. Dedicated engravers for spectral components. I don't think that'll be necessary. With this multi-threading, it should allow me to do both spectral components and other things we need. So if I made a second quad volcanus, how would I parallel the recipe evenly between the two of them? That's a good question. I haven't really found any solutions for stuff like volcani that I'm really happy about for like parallelization math. So I'm gonna have to get back to you on that until we do like a second playthrough and I come to like a happier conclusion. I think the best answer I have for you is P2P interfaces and blocking mode, but even I'm not super satisfied with that. Oh, fuck me. I really need to set this up better. There we go. Alrighty, that is very helpful. So all of my circuits were just dumped back into the system. All the cells were also dumped back into the system. All cleared of all of their individual circuits, which is perfect. The P2P interface seems like a decent solution until you have like 2 item recipes that could get split up. I don't know what you mean. Can you elaborate on that and maybe I could help ease your mind or get some input on that? Man, it does kind of feel good to tear down this setup, which is sometimes very unreliable. Just on like server restart, that is. Select block, set all to corp. Clean slate. How the fuck do we have 96,000 corp 6? I'm kind of scared, chat. How did that happen? Linked input bus. That's a good shout. I don't hate that either. Crystal chip, for example, would get the emerald plate. No, it's always packaged together. So P2P interfaces don't distribute items like round robin or anything. What they do is they deliver recipe packets as if. Yeah, let me just do a demonstration here. So a normal interface will try to distribute its patterns to every single face that it has. A P2P interface is essentially the same exact thing, where every single face is just another linked P2P. And there's one P2P that holds the patterns, and then they're distributed equally between the P2P outputs, which is like exactly the same as this, but you can control the location of them, which is really helpful. So yeah. All right, let's copy and paste these bad boys. What is this song? I feel like it's very famous and I'm not remembering what it's called. Let me guess, they're also linked? Oh, man, I'm spoiled. And then this should be, yeah, exactly. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. Dude, setting this up pre-matter manipulator would be rough. All right, let me do some calculations here because that's 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 28. That's 32 channels right there. So we need a second set of wireless. So if I use those and pattern was set to 32 ingots, I would have to get request. Yeah, you would have to deliver set. Sorry, you'd have to set it to blocking mode, so it's like swaps between deliveries, and then you'd have to ask for 64 to get it to distribute evenly. But that shouldn't be a problem because anytime you need to parallelize your Volcanus that much, you should already be using those big recipe sizes. You know what I mean? Why not just change the cribs to proxy? They are. We have all of these are proxies. So we only have one set of cribs for the item, like the actual recipes, and then the rest of these are linked proxies. Overcast. We do need to add a second UEV 64 amp. UEV 64 amp energy hatch. Why do these all look the same all the time? 64 amp dynamo hatch UEV. And let me triple check. That's all UEV above board. Lovely. Okay, dokie. All right, that's going to be the wireless for our patterns, which I'm actually going to move here real quick. That's kind of unwieldy. Maybe here, which is like equally as unwieldy. I don't know. Can't win them all, chat. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll live. Sweet, I'm going to use this solution. Lovely. That is what I did for my Volks. I'm not super sold on it still, but we'll see. I mean, you'll see for yourself how it feels, right? But I wish there was a better solution that could multi-thread recipes a little bit better. I mean, there is always universal Volcani, which exists, and I haven't tried it before, but it shouldn't like be like a detriment straight up. But I don't know if I would ever like commit to it. Okay, that's everybody. How are we doing on channels? Oh boy. Did I link you? No, I didn't. 105010, yep. ME Mass Laser 2. You're good to go. 12 channels, lovely. All right, we just need to wait for that to come back online, and then we have a nice little stack of laser engravers at our disposal. Quad is not enough throughput. Yeah, it won't be. Depending on your... Where are you right now? Knowledge? In your playthrough? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. Let's see how many channels we're using on this. 29, 30. Holy shit, chat room. We're running out of channel space. I might need to have a kind of dire idea that we could do. I could wireless directly from the subnet controller. Where am I? Yeah, that's not that dire. That's not that dire. All right, we're gonna do that just for mass processing, so we have enough P2P space. Fusion Mark II to finish ZPM? Lovely. That's a great idea. Fusion is such a fun part in the game, in my opinion. Alright, that's going to take a minute to reconnect and recalculate. Kind of going to be a pain in the ass, but that's okay. Let's figure out how to fill this in. This song is kind of good. What is it called? This is hard to explain by the strokes. Oh shit, where are my macros? No! Logitech G-Hub. You failed me today. There you go. My macro is not working. This is kind of weird. You need the new AE update. What do you mean? There's a new AE update that I don't know about? No way. I don't believe you. Okay. Everything seems to be rechanneled now. Let's check you. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. Let's do a little testaroonie, 10K of each spectral component, which is a very normal thing to call for when doing opticals, to make these solar light splitters, which I should have just made the fucking solar light splitters. My bad. That is the sound effect. Blue, green, red. Oh, red. Oh my gosh. Hello, Shiba. How's it going, my friend? Let me give a little... Shiba has been doing some lovely building that I think I'm very excited to see what happens, because I think we need like a build-focused GTNH player in the content creation circle, and I see some very cool things coming our way from Shiba. The deed is done. What deed is done today, my friend? What'd you do? Alright, that is perfect. That is so much better than what I had before. Oh, I got plans that I cannot share with you because the haters will sabotage me. Okay, what's next? I think fusion scaling is not out of the question. All right, let's move this bad boy because we're gonna need to stack a couple of donuts today. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna build them from scratch. How did your stream go today, Shiba? Shiba? Oh, that's Corp. Time to build more cyclotrons? I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to get rid of this stupid thing. We're gonna do it. Fuck it. I'll find like a permanent home for these cyclotrons. I swear I've moved them like 12 different times at this point. I hate these stupid things with a passion. There we go. Oh shit, I just gave my... just gave my active transformer a low taper fade. Dink water now? Oh shit, did I get dinked water? Oh shit, hi Finger Dash, cheers. Win good. Finally got automation and cleanup done around the world. Should have a blast furnace by the beginning of next stream. Good shit. That's always a good feeling. Alright, UEV 64 amp dynamo. Little high power casing action. Gonna get rid of this. Where is this wireless connected to? Oh. That poor active transformer. Yeah, I know. He's seen some horrors beyond our comprehension. I stare at my bees longingly, knowing I can do nothing with them. That's not true. I think said was wrong. I think don't listen to anyone who isn't close to Stargate is what I think. Damn, I'm turning into Aditya, bro. Coming all elitist and shit. Okay, how do we want to do this? Probably like this. I say that as a joke because Aditya is one of the kindest bee people I know. Speaking of Aditya, Shiba, Aditya has some really lovely bee tutorials that I think you should follow if you haven't heard of them already. It's like kind of like this staple for this community. Aditya is the bee guy, and for good reason. Okay, is that centered? Yeah, more or less. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'll just move them a 20 trillionth time if I need to. Where's our UEV energy hatches? Dude, these things are so fucking expensive. The Mark 5s, I didn't think it would be this bad. The coils hurt my soul. They're like recursive and use like exotic materials that take a very long time to get. It might be like a multiple day process to get Compact 5. No, I mean, no. It might be a multiple week process, is what I'm trying to say. Set mode copying. Mark copy. I want to go from like here to exactly. Nope. Copy BZ1? Nope. X1? Nope. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yes, we are wall sharing fusions, chat room. Please do not laugh at me. Quadruple input hatch UEV. Would you ever do a free solo? I have. There's some shorter, like 40, 45 foot stuff around my house that I get into, but nothing like too crazy. Okay, wait a minute. We can make this a little easier for ourselves. We could do that, right? Perfect. You wall share fusion reactors, I wall share single blocks. We are not the same. I gotta think about that one. Okay, we're gonna set mode to cables. Pop these bad boys like this. Okay. The wiring for fusions always kind of pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie, because you need to connect so many little things. It's just kind of the worst. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And then extend this here. And then we can hopefully just like link them together with the matter manipulator. Maybe we need a music switch up. A little bit of Elliott Smith, because nobody asked. There's the old quote, if you don't have enough, just build more, work at these higher tiers. It's pretty much the only thing you can do at these higher tiers. There's a lot of spam involved. And a lot of that used to be a problem for the endgame player base. Like, you just lose so many players because no one wanted to like go through with making 100 cutting machines by hand without matter manipulator. But matter manipulator has been really helpful in alleviating that type of pressure. I feel like I never had to do like the machine spam of endgame because this is my first playthrough and I'm spoiled with matter manipulator. So life is good. But for others, it was certainly like quite the barrier of like entry into endgame. It starts especially around DTPF when you need to get a bunch of plasma and stuff. That's the most painful part, I'd say. Okay, you need to chillax. All right, no explosions. That's always good. Thumb. Thumb. Gotta ponder that one. Incomplete structure. Oh, wait a minute. I think I actually know. Picky, picky, picky. Okay, now are you? Nope, you're not happy. Is it this that you're unhappy about? Wait a minute. I've almost got this. Now I'm gonna replace these down here. Oh, lovely. Okay. Perfect. Let's get these guys going. And how many hatches is that? 4 times 4 times 2? 16, 32 hatches, 64. How much does it actually pull, though? Just started supersymmetry. I hope my PC won't turn into an electric blast furnace. I don't have much hope for you. This is not the right mode. Set mode copying. Mark copy. All right, let's fix this. So copy edit transform B needs to go up a Y value. That's actually pretty good, I'd say. Do we send a chat? That looks kind of right. Bug it. Infinity wire. Kind of blasting through our infinity wire today. Worth it. Oh shit, energy hatches. Okay, I'm back. Hello, back. I'm 9. It's nice to see you. What is... Okay, wait. I need to work on some pattern sizes over here. I think... What was it? It was you. 16 times yttrium barium cuprate. Is that in here? Please don't be. Okay. Good. And what did I just see that I didn't like? Coils, which are circuit 1. Yeah, these need to be multiplied out the waz. Is 4A ZPM enough for my first mega freezer? Yeah, probably. The thing with the mega freezer is it doesn't really get many benefits until you can really just pump it with power, like entirely. So you might just like experience that it's not really doing much for you, but you'll see. And like that's fine too. Like it doesn't need to do a crazy amount yet until you get more power for it. But yeah. I think I had mine at like 2 LUV hashes for most of its life at the beginning, and then yeah, we balled from there. Alright, what's wrong with you? Oh, you're going. You're just slow as all hell. Oh, you know what's another thing I need to get going? Space assemblers. Mark II. Let's get 2 of these going. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, we can solve this today. Here's our fusion patterns. Thank you very much. We're gonna do P2P interface for this, I think. That seems like the best course of action, right? Whatever you want to. So this is actually a great example of P2P interfaces coming in clutch. We're going to use it to distribute fusion patterns evenly, and the reason we're doing this is because we can't use cribs on non-compact fusions, which is a fucking travesty. It's very annoying, actually, but this is the best we have. Are laser cables lossless? So the answer is no, but they follow a different formula for losses, which is fucking tiny. The losses that you will experience on a laser cable are like entirely negligible. And I think it has to do with the amount of amps you lose that in EU per second. So with a 65,000 amp per tick laser source hatch, I think I lose 65,000 EU per tick. I don't remember if that's exactly the math, but it is so negligible that I would never worry about it. Keep in mind the transformer has loss too. Is this loss? Is it bad that I'm proud of myself for that one? Doesn't the P2P not perfectly distribute stuff? It does. And fluid P2P is quirky. I'll go over all of this in a YouTube video very soon. The one that I need you guys to bully me to work on. I love this song. I know how to sing and play this song on guitar. This is Clementine by Elliott Smith. Probably and easily my favorite Elliott Smith song. Hey, Nine, work on that video. You can sing on guitar. I can sing and play guitar. I can't sing on a guitar though. Uh-oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, that's kind of valid. Lovely. Okay, that's at least 4 fusion fives math. Should we do 6? I feel like we should do 6. Okay, or we should crash our game real quick and just do a quick little restart. I don't even think we have the right amount of coils and stuff to do 8, so we might need to rain check on that one. That's inappropriate. Hold your horses. Hold them. Hold them, Mr. Mayonnaise. I do. I play guitar, I play piano. I'm really good at piano. Well, okay, wait a minute. Pause. Piano is my main instrument, of which I'm fairly good at improvising if I'm given chords or if I know the song pretty well, and I'm given like a couple of minutes to suss it all out. But yeah, I've been learning guitar over the past couple of years, just slowly, for my own enjoyment. Oh. Actually, yeah, I have a keyboard. I used to stream in front of it, and people would ask me like, "Oh, can you play, or is that just like a backdrop?" So I do, yeah, I have like a little electronic keyboard. Actually, it's a big one. It's an expensive one too. That I'm doesn't see as much action as maybe I'd like to, but I think I play on it enough to warrant it existing. Wireless computation by Just Benji. Whoa, I'm getting kind of tired over here. I feel like I can't say that anymore after the 24-hour stream. Is this 2 blocks gap? Okay, whatever. Yeah, that looks fine. UEV energy hatch times 32. Okay, we can start on this metastable oganescent shit. Now that we have our patterns and stuff, I think we should probably just throw another UEV 64 amp. Just for funsies, right? Stream of playing instruments? You'd need, I don't know if I would be comfortable doing that anytime soon. I'm no Vin. I could probably like pull out piano covers out of my ass, but not quite as well. He does this for a living. He's quite good at it. Okay, I think that will actually be enough energy hatches once those craft out. So let's get those space assembler, because I think that's another bottleneck of ours recently. And everyone's kicking on. Metastable oganescent. Do you have a pattern going? No, you're just chilling. Let's do this. That should pop this bad boy on. Lovely. Okay, perfect. This is what I like to see. I like how the hatches turn pink and the controllers are rainbow on this one. Just a cute little fusion. Honestly, I think after this I feel pretty satisfied with what we've been up to today. I'll let these energy hatches craft out. Let's get some nice little pictures of everything we did. This should be very helpful in me overnight crafting some of the compact Mark V stuff that we need desperately. Let's take a little photo of that. We'll be back for you, my friend. That's good. Go to sleep now. Damn, all my textures are reloading. It hurts. All right, let's see this. Three more coming through. We managed to craft the exact right amount, and we also need a quadruple UV quadruple input hatch. Why is this not good? Do you have a cover in you? Huh, no. Quadruple input hatch UEV. I mean, that's right here, but okay. Could not find P2P tunnel dual interface. Okay. That's like kind of valid. That's like kind of valid. Pop that on. Blocking mode. Okay. Look at us go. Good night, 9. I'm off to bed. All right, let's hit this raid. And we'll peace out for the rest of the stream. For the rest of the night, I suppose, is more appropriate. Let's see. Who we got today to raid? Exa is playing. Let's hit up Exa, because Exa gave us plenty of raids on our 24-hour stream, so I feel like it's more than... I feel like we more than owe him a couple of raids. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for being kind to yourself and doing your best, as you always do, because I know you do. And being kind to others, which is very important to me. And yeah, thanks for joining me tonight. It was lovely. It was a cute little stream. And I will see you guys probably on Wednesday. I'll be out late. So if I stream Wednesday, it'll be late. Not on Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see. Peace, everybody. Let's go give Exa some love.